We are here in the Faroe Islands. That has been a hot topic in tourist guides and magazines lately. Currently, we're in the capital city called Tórshavn, where there are 20,000 inhabitants out of the 50,000 that live in the country. Right now, we're standing in the newly built architectural monstrosity named Glacier, which contains 1,500 students. We're here with the director of Visit Faroe Islands. Her name is Björg, and we have some questions for you. First of all, how many tourists visit the Faroe Islands?
Well, in 2017, there were 336,000 visitors. The amount of visitors are, though, increasing highly. For example, in 1990, the amount of visitors were only 88,000.
Well, that's a rapid growth, and do you even have enough hotels to keep all these tourists under a roof?
The Faroe Islands are already building a lot of hotels and rooms for these people to stay in. For example, the Airbnb population staying is growing as well. They're indeed unstoppable.
How would you describe the Faroese nature and the weather to someone who doesn't know it?
Well, if we treat our environment as we have right now, it will be highly unsustainable. The weather is unreliable, though. It can be windy and rainy and snowy and sunny all at one day.
Okay, but how are the tourists behaving in the Faroese nature?
The tourists are very uninformed. They're not listening to what we're having to say to them. They're not civilized, and they're also not unknowing of the fact that they're not flying when they're falling off of the mountains. All in all, their behavior is unacceptable. Well, we're happy to make money of them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have arranged to talk with a Faroese farmer. Is tourism a problem for you on the Faroese landscape?
Oh no, we love them. We welcome them with all our hearts. Sometimes they're stepping over the line.
How come?
That they come to the Faroes.
No, how are they stepping over the line?
Oh, they're destroying all our landscape. For example, they're walking in beachness and stepping all over the puffins homes.
Oh, okay. But what did these tourists do?
Oh, they stepped on a sölja.
A what?
A blóma.
Come again?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, okay. Is tourism dangerous for tourists here in the Faroe Islands?
What do you mean?
Is it dangerous for a tourist to walk around the Faroes?
Oh yes. They're wandering all around and they don't know what they're doing. They don't think straight, and then they just fall off cliffs.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
This is an example of a typical tourist in the Faroese landscape. The tourists are indeed disturbing the peaceful nature with their loud music. Tourists litter a lot, and it pollutes the Faroese environment. We've also observed some tourists in the city and how they behave. as long as they don't step over the line, the locals treat the tourists very well.
Excuse me.
Can you take a picture of us?
Yes,
Yeah?
no problem. Where do you want to sit here? Yeah? If the car wasn't there, then it would be... Okay, are you ready? Take 2 pictures. Yes. I think it's good.
Thank you very
No
much.
problem. No problem.
Bye bye.
So, this was our documentation of the Faroe Islands. We have seen that the locals treated the tourists very poorly, but after some further research we saw that the tourists weren't even behaving that well. So we rate Faroe Islands 11 of a 10. Thank you for watching.